Hello. Have you ever felt emotional pain so deeply that it didn't just stay in your mind, that it actually showed up in your body? Maybe like your chest felt heavy, your body felt tired, or your heart just felt like it was kind of off. Welcome. I'm Melinda, and this is where faith, healing, and wellness comes together. And today I want to talk about something that a lot of people experience but maybe they don't understand what's going on. You see, as a nurse, I've seen how stress and emotional pain can affect your body in very real ways. And when you go through like prolonged stress, grief, or emotional trauma, your body doesn't just ignore it, your nervous system becomes like activated. Yes. So, what happens is like your cortisol levels start to rise and your body stays in a state of like tension. Like even when everything looks fine, like on the outside, you're just so tense. Yep. And so I know I could speak personally. I give you guys a lot of personal stories, but like when you're ripping and running, or, you have so many things going on, or, your job could be like stressful, like when I was in management, and even now, like the role I have, it could be busy, very busy, and you have to make certain decisions that may not be like somebody may not be happy about those decisions, or just trying to keep all your family together and trying to make sure you get everything done, or if you're a perfectionist and you like stuff done a certain kind of way, and if it's not done, you kind of stress out about that, or you want to know what's going to happen before it happens because you're so organized, and if any little thing gets out of place it kind of throws you off. Like all those things can kind of snowball, in addition to the things that we've already been talking about, as far as like if you have any betrayals, any grief, any heartache, any pain, and it just kind of goes in a cycle. It actually affects your body. The longer you go through it, the more it affects your body. And so sometimes you might even carry it like quietly, like nobody may not know what's going on, but internally it's just kind of eating at you, and that's what happens. um and again, I keep telling you, like, making sure that you know to reach out to your resources, talk to friends and families that are close confidants and stuff like that, because next thing you know, you won't realize it, and then your body just start holding on to everything that like your heart is feeling, but your body absorbs it all, if that makes sense. And sometimes when pain isn't processed, what happens is it doesn't just stay like in your mind, it settles in your body. Yes, it does. It settles in your body. And so I want to talk about something that you may have heard of or you may not have heard of, and it kind of interests me when I learned about it. So I just wanted to share this with others. Again, being a nurse and just kind of enlightening you on things that could be happening with your body and things that could be triggering that you're not even aware that it's happening. So let's talk about it. I want to talk about broken heart syndrome. Yes, it is a thing. It is absolutely a thing. So, with broken heart syndrome, what happens is it when you have intense emotional stress, it can actually affect your heart itself. Yes, it actually can affect your heart. And so, while everybody's not may or may not experience the same thing, and while not everyone experiences it to that level to where it actually affects your heart, it shows up in different places. And so what everything is doing, your body's talking to you and basically saying, hey, this is important. You need to take care of this. Don't it, hey, stop ignoring me. Hey, I'm sending you signals. And so just realize that I just want you to take away from this conversation that like emotional pain is not just in your head. It literally can affect you physically. So remember though that God created our bodies in a way that signals like when something needs care. And sometimes what we call anxiety or being anxious or exhaustion, like I'm so tired, I'm fatigued, I'm exhausted, or like a heaviness, like a weight, um, it's actually unprocessed pain asking to be acknowledged. Now, I want to preface that by saying if you have chest pain or pressure or something like that, you absolutely should go to seek emergent help because obviously chest pain can also be a cardiac action. So or lead to heart attacks and stuff like that. So any event you ever have chest heaviness, you absolutely want to get that checked out urgently to make sure it's not that. But any event you get it checked out and it's not that, just think about, okay, what am I going through? Have I been under a lot of stress? And if so, is this what Melinda may have been talking about, this broken heart syndrome? Because people who go through a lot of grief, traumatic events, and I get into it a little bit more, but that can cause some people to go into broken heart syndrome. And so healing doesn't mean ignoring what you feel. So when we're talking about all this healing and all that, that doesn't mean ignoring it because you have to ignore it. You have to address it. It's just doing it delicately. So it means healing means allowing yourself to process it, then release it, and give yourself the space to heal. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Process it, release it, then give yourself the space to heal. Okay, so your body is not working against you, it's responding to what you've been carrying. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Your body is not working against you, it is responding to what you've actually been carrying, like all the stress, all the tightness, everything's just so bottled up. It's telling you that it's sending you signals that something's wrong. And so sometimes when you're trying to heal or trying to see, hey, what am I supposed to do? Melinda, what does healing look like then? Okay, sometimes healing can look like getting your rest, highly important. Highly, highly, highly. Rest doesn't mean just 2 hours of sleep in the night or four in the night. You need some good sleep, 6 to 8 hours. And I know a lot of people don't get that, but really you need to rest because actually, like your rest, it actually helps you to heal too. Like, say, if you had a cut or infection or anything going on, a cold, upper respiratory, whatever, you need your rest so your body can regenerate. Okay, the cells and help you heal and stuff like that. Plus, for your fogginess, brain fogginess, it helps with all that. So anyway, practical and peace will help you kind of come around and kind of start healing. And so again, getting rest, it could look like talking to someone, reconnecting, like if you're spiritual, reconnecting with God, um, or simply allowing yourself to feel without rushing it. If you're grieving, allowing yourself to grieve. If you want to cry, cry. Get those tears out and acknowledge like what you're feeling. Okay? Um so I really want you guys to take care of yourself, and I just wanted to bring your awareness to this broken heart syndrome because it is a thing. I remember seeing talking to someone who had something major happen in their family member, and she was like, Melinda, I thought I was having a heart attack, and I thought I was having a panic attack, and they told me I had broken heart syndrome. Look it up. Look it up. Fact check. That don't mean you gotta be in the comments saying they said this and they fact check for yourself. Go in there and look it up. It is actually a thing. Broken heart syndrome. I've known people who, like, they had family members that passed away and stuff like that, and the pain was so intense and the grief was so intense that gave them broken heart syndrome, because grief and all that stuff, all that heaviness can just sit there and feel like you're just having a heart attack. Yep. So I just wanted to bring this topic up for awareness so you guys could see some of the symptoms of it in the event you've had some of this. Again, if you are having active chest pain, anything that's like in your face, jaw, radiating to your side, wrapping around, women and men, their pain shows up differently as far as like cardiac is concerned. So anytime you have any question about that, go ahead and seek urgent treatment. And then once you're cleared from that, or it's not that because you've already been seen by your doctor and this has been lingering, look into this broken heart syndrome. Look it up. So I said that to say, take care of yourself, and just be aware of your body and how it's talking to you and things like that. And so in closing, if you've been feeling things in your body that you do not fully understand, basically is what I just said, you're not broken though. I want you to know that. Even though, if you're going through stuff and something seems off, you're in a fog, you're having pains and body aches, and you're internalizing everything because everything's so tight, you're not broken. You're not broken. I want you to know that you're going through something. You're going through something. And that's why I'm trying to get, making sure that I talk to you guys about wellness too, as a nurse, because people can just already, sometimes you go and people say, oh, you have this and you have that and just pop pills, just to cover it up. No, let's get to the root of it. Let's, like, what causes it? Okay, how can I help? What is it? Anything I could do? What can I do if I don't want to pop all these pills for take a pill for this and take a pill for that? Now, I am a nurse and I do believe in, whatever treatment you need, but I'm also into holistic stuff and stuff that we could do naturally. So one thing is, don't cover up stuff. Because you still, at the end of the day, if you use a pill, if you're using vices to cover it up, vices meaning drinking, smoking, sex, what I call it, sex, drugs, rock and roll, or whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, when you get done with all that, the pain is still going to be there. So that's why it's good to deal with the root, deal with the problem of what's going on and try to get healed. Okay. So, um, I just want you to know though, if you are going through something, don't look at yourself as broken, because you're not broken. You're responding to what you've been through. Okay, your body and you mentally, you're responding to what you've been through, and healing is possible. Okay, I don't want you to feel like there's no hope, because there's always some hope. You just need to get the resources that you need. Okay, and so I want to leave you with this scripture. Psalms 34:18 says, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. I'll read it again. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. So I hope these series are helping you, and it's helping you to understand like some of the stuff that's going on. It's helping you to see, oh man, other people deal with that, or oh, that is a thing. So I hope that helps you. So peace, love, joy, and happiness.